Hi guys, it's Thursday and I promised some old stuff that I had, well not old, but you know, not brand new stuff that I have. So I want to show you my Guerlian collection. I have a few Meteorites products, mostly Meteorites. I have a bronzer and a blush. I know a lot of people are interested in the balls, so I'll show you these first. I have 4 of them. And the first one I'll start out with is the Mythic. It's the 01 color. And I think I finally got this thing to focus. We'll see at the end. It's hard to tell with the little flip screen going on over there. And what these are, I like to call these the original illuminators. Before all the powders and the creams and all those illuminators came out, there were these. They smell like rose. Some people won't like the smell. If you don't like fragrance in your products, you won't like most of the Guerlain products because they are highly fragranced. And I'll show you without knocking them over. Oops. They're just little colored balls. And they have shimmer to them. Let me get that one back. Come back here. I'll use my Sigma brush. All you have to do is, you can actually see the powder coming out of it. And picks up the color. There's different colors in this one to counteract redness. There's green. There's yellow to counteract sallowness. There's gold, white, and pink. And you just apply this like a regular setting powder to even out your skin tone. It doesn't do much to hide imperfections. It just kind of gives your face a nice glow like an illuminator would. That's my favorite one, I think, the Mythic. And then I have 3 other ones that were limited editions. They just came out with a Pucci one, but this is, I think, the original Emilio Pucci one that came out first. It comes in a little cardboard case with the Pucci design. And this one is similar to the Mythic, but it has darker purple balls in here. It's like almost the same kinda. And I'll take a picture of all of these and put them into the video. Then I have the next one, which is the Perles De Velours. I think this was came out Christmas time one year. I'm not sure which year. I've had these for a while. And this one's more of a blush, not so much an illuminator. It has mostly peach, pinky, and there's some white colored balls in there. I want them to dump all over. Most of these are discontinued. I think they still have the Mythic one. That's one of the original ones. The other ones are definitely discontinued. The Pucci, except for the new one they just came out with. And the Velours. And then this one is Gold Temptation. This also came out during Christmas one year. I got this one from Sephora. And this one's a very shimmery gold beigey powder. This one's actually little mini balls. You can see the balls in there are tiny. I like this one. This one's very shiny though. I wouldn't use this one for a setting powder. It would just be an illuminizer. I kind of don't use these much anymore, only because there's so many illuminizers out on the market that I just kept trying new ones, and these kind of got pushed to the back of the closet. But I pulled them out just for this video, and I'm going to try and start using them again. And then I also have the compact, and it's the Guerlain Meteorites Compact Pressed Powder Illuminating and Mattifying. So it claims to illuminate and mattify. I originally bought the first color, the rose color, but that was too light, so I went back to get the beige color, 02. Now, I do like this, and I do use it occasionally, but I gotta use it very sparingly because this powder, for some reason, not like the balls, this pressed powder tends to settle in every possible place it could possibly find. So I have to just use a very light dusting of it. You can see. It's almost like just a regular pressed powder color, but it does mattify and it does brighten at the same time. Don't ask me how. It does do it, but after a while, this powder for me settles into every pore that it could possibly find, ones that I didn't even know were there. If I use a very light amount, I can get away with it. And this also does have the rose smell, not as much as the loose balls, but it definitely has that distinct Guerlain smell. Another part of the Meteorites line was this primer, Light Diffusing Perfecting Primer. I used it for a while. As you can see, a lot of it's gone out of there. And I did like it. I stopped using it again because there was so many primers out there that I just kept trying other ones. It's very good for the summer though. It's very light. And it just comes out like that. And the little balls in there disperse and break up. And they're illuminating. I'm probably going to go back to this because it is good for the summer. It doesn't clog your pores or anything. And it has that rose smell to it as well. And it just blends in. It's not a silicone-y primer. It's not heavy. It's very light and watery. And that was that. And I have a blush that came out probably about 2 years ago. This is the Tendre Aurora. And it's not very pigmented, at least not on me. I don't know, maybe because I'm so fair that this color doesn't show up good. It has a mirrored compact, and it has 4 blush colors inside. They're sparkly. Again, it's almost like an illuminator on me because the colors are not very dark at all. I don't know if these are still available. They might have been limited edition. You'd have to check your nearest counter. And then last but not least, I have one of the original bronzers that I had purchased. It's the Terracotta in Light, and it's 01 Blondes. Comes in a brown compact. And it's mirrored. And it has a mix of bronze, pink, and brown colors. And this does work good. I was originally using it. For me, it is easy to overdo it with this, and it is sparkly if you use too much. I kind of like more of a matte bronzer now with a glow. Not so much sparkles, because a lot of times sparkles can accentuate any kind of weird funkiness you got going on your face, but that's why I stopped using this. Every once in a while I'll go back to it. I'll just use it like on cheekbones or something. But it's a good product. It's just, with these products, you just have to be careful because you can overdo it and you look like a big old sparkle ball. And if that's not what you're aiming for, not a good look then. But that's it. I'll take a picture of all of them set up, and so you can see all the colors side by side. And if you have any questions, just let me know. If you have any favorite Guerlain products, let me know what they are, and I'll try and check them out.